Greetings, this is Mike from PinballHelp. Today I am messing around with this Bally Mystic pinball machine, early solid state, and just tweaking it. I really love playing this game, but I've got this weird issue. I replaced the drop targets, these front bank of drop targets here, see? And they've been acting weird. So let me show you what my problem is, and you can see. Okay, bank gets reset. Notice how that middle one is up higher than the others? What ends up happening is they don't seem to always reset right. And see that? You know, it doesn't, you gotta, it's like it gets out of its channel a little bit. So I have to go down here, and here's the underside, and it's actually reset out of its channel. So the targets are not resetting properly, and I'm not totally sure exactly why, except that maybe these newer targets that they make, they're just they're not exactly to the same spec as the original targets, because I never see this problem with these original targets. They reset pretty nicely. Now, one thing I've noticed is, reset them. See, it seems to be the left two targets that often have this problem. This right one almost never does. Right? Now, what's different about the two targets down here? Well, the main difference are the springs. Look at those springs. The two on the left are the original springs, and the one on the right is a spring that I put in after finding out there was a missing spring, and so I kind of cannibalized a little spring kit. So it looks like maybe my problem might be there's not enough tension on these things. And look at this big, huge coil that's used to just reset these drop targets. I mean, that's a powerful coil. And I think it just rams them up there so much that they actually drop out of their channel. It doesn't seem to happen with the third one. So my thinking is I'm going to replace these two springs with something tighter. There's a couple of ways you could do it. You could take these springs off and you could cut them shorter and reconnect them. Or you could put a new spring in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a new spring like this in. And here's a good source if you really want to save some money. At Harbor Freight, they have the little 200-piece spring assortment set, and it costs like, I don't know, $5-6. But they've got some of these springs that would work pretty well. So I don't know if they're nearly as well made, but they seem to be working okay in my case. I haven't completely run it through the mill. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these two targets springs with newer springs that have a little bit more tension on them. And hopefully this will keep these things from zipping out, going out of their channel when they get reset. So stay tuned, and I'm going to do that, and we'll see if that solves my weird stuck drop target problem. Stay tuned.